Welcome, my name is Philip from the Team Monash Consulting Services. This video hopes to educate staff members on the goals of our system. We will be looking at the types of threats that impede us from reaching the goals listed here, and in turn we have established some controls that will help eliminate these threats and minimize risk in day-to-day operations. Let's hear from one of the doctors at the hospital and what he has to say about these issues.
Dr. Kevin, I heard there has been a shortages of drugs in the market now. What is your comment on that?
Well, yeah, that's true. The problem that our hospital faces are one, inaccurate inventory level, and two, theft of inventory, which lead to a shortage of drugs where we don't have a proper system in place. In the past, some employees have been caught stealing medicine and selling them to external parties.
Does this mean that the hospital has to turn to unknown suppliers?
We try not to, but unfortunately, there are a lot of substandard drugs being circulated throughout this hospital. We do not do this because patients who receive a counterfeit drugs may experience allergic reaction, unexpected side effects, or worsening their medical condition. This can turn in a situation from bad to worse, and sometimes that sways the balance between life and death.
The first threat mentioned is inaccurate levels of inventory. This can be a result of incomplete data synchronization, replenishment errors, and common counting errors. Barcode scanning is a simple yet important control that reduces the risk of errors in recording inventory. This allows the inventory department to look up details about a certain product with a simple touch of a button. A report should be generated whenever goods are received and transferred. A manager will then sign off and confirm that the quantities of the drug type are all correct. The second point mentioned is that internal theft occurs within the organization. To prevent this, physical access will be limited to supervisors of the inventory department who will have the only keys to the storage. During the hiring process, a formal contract of employment should state the consequences of breaching terms and conditions set out in the agreement. By conducting background checks through various agencies, this will ensure that the hospital does not hire people with a criminal history, thus reducing the chances of hiring dishonest employees. Dr. Alexander mentions that purchasing counterfeit drugs has a detrimental effect on patients here. To circumvent this threat, the hospital will buy drugs from approved and registered suppliers. This, along with an SMS verification system, will add extra security to our receiving process. From this, we can instantly confirm if goods on hand are in fact from the preferred supplier. Here's more from Dr. Kevin Alexander.
Does the hospital ever struggle with funds?
So many of our patients come from rural areas and have little money to support themselves. So consequently, we do not have access to a large capital budget. So what can often happen is we buy drugs that are highly overpriced, and this causes us to go over our constrained budget. So this is the major problem for hospital on many levels.
The hospital is constantly at risk of overspending on a limited budget. This happens when the hospital is purchasing drugs at an inflated price and also stemming from an irrational usage of drugs. Our control is to conduct regular comparisons between existing price lists and the one established within the National Health Insurance Scheme. This way we keep informed on the market value of frequently used drugs and avoid purchasing at unreasonable prices. Additionally, negotiation skills are needed in order to purchase the best drugs at a lower price. To respond to polypharmacy, the dosage given to each patient is to be accurately recorded alongside with the employee names, staff numbers, and patient IDs. Both of these threats, alongside with the ones mentioned earlier in this video, are greatly alleviated through staff education and staff training sessions. By getting staff members to educate themselves on all drug-related matters ensures that all processes and all procedures are followed to achieve these crucial goals. In summary, the threats covered in this video outline the risks that come with poor inventory management, buying drugs at extravagant prices, and drugs being issued carelessly. It is of utmost importance that we identify the correct controls to be implemented and reduce further harm to the organization as a whole. A comprehensive report about this topic is available online. Simply click on the following link or scan the QR code below. And once again, my name is Philip from Team Monash. I hope you found this video insightful. and thank you for watching.